Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. On the visiting sideline, there is the Bengals head coach. His team fell in their season opener a week ago, now hitting the road, looking for their first win. On the other side, you've got the head coach of the Ravens. Alongside Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time and taking the snaps. Quarterback now in his third year in the league.
I love watching a player of any position come back after a bad game. I think it really just speaks to their mental toughness and their ability to grind, because the reality is, if you can only play well when things are going your way, you're not going to play very long in the NFL. So I am very interested to see, Mike, what sort of approach does this guy come into today's game with, saying, last week is over, I'm going to remain aggressive to get a win.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now this time they'll look to throw. This one complete right side. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
Third and 1.
Pick this one up on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
No gain on the play. It's fourth down.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless ball game.
And this is tough here on the opening drive, because sometimes when you miss one early, we've seen head coaches change how they approach fourth down situations. Is he going to get as many chances here? We're going to find out throughout the rest of the game.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. First down.
They'll stay on the ground. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
First down.
They'll stick with him again. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, a loose football. It looked like one of the Bengals was in there and able to cover it up. Cincinnati holds on to the ball. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that ball's out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
It's now fourth down.
This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Bengals will take a 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
That's good.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now
Bill looks to throw.
6.
And that ball incomplete over the middle. They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down.
Brings up third down and 6 yards to go.
He'll drop to throw. He'll try to run for it. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
First and 10 at the 20. Five-yard line.
Back to throw. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Second down and 10.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Number 32. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
And the Bengals first
Back
down.
to the air one more time. Balanced throw. It's complete. And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
It's second and inches.
They'll look to throw again. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle.
And the Bengals
They'll come up here, first and 10.
a gain of 13 yards.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 12. First down.
A handoff as they try to run it here. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and
Here
7.
comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
And 7.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Bengals on top. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bengals, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Ravens offense make their way out to take over once more. Greg, it's one of those weird feelings you build all year for the opener. When you play a tight game and lose, it kind of changes the feeling coming into this weekend.
Yeah, it certainly does, and if you're not careful, what's that cardinal rule? You don't want one loss to turn into 2, one bad play to turn into 2.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes! So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down. Ravens bring their punt team out as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line.
First and 10.
The Bengals offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. Greg, they say flush a game after you lose, right? But when you built up all year for the opener and you get blown out, Is it even harder to flush for players?
Well, certainly that's the question, Mike. And regardless of how much the coach stands up there and you try to say, hey, it's a new week, we've got to move forward. And certainly that's the case in the NFL. If you let bad losses linger, you're going to find yourself in a bigger hole. So the problem is when you lay an egg and you're non-competitive, the last thing you want in the NFL, Mike, is for doubt to set in. So we're going to find out pretty quickly here in this one. Is last week just 1 out of 17 and they're going to move on, or is this going to be signs of things to come as the rest of this season unfolds?
It's a gain of 23 yards.
The red zone now. Hill drops to throw. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And the Bengals are going to have it 1st and goal. He's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
At the 8-yard line.
Here's a run. Woo. Oh, making guys miss. And he's in. Touchdown, Bengals. His first touchdown of the new campaign. The extra point is up and through. And the Bengals extend their advantage to 13-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll try to run with their fullback. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Comeback route, and he's got it. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yards, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. The 2nd down throw is incomplete. They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal.
9-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They'll try to set up the screen here. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on 4th and goal.
A 5-yard pickup brings up 4th down.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Ravens are on the board now here in this 2nd quarter.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Now, faking the give. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of
2 minutes
29
remain
yards.
here in this first half.
First down.
We'll come
Bengals.
back to Baltimore after this. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Three for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Bengals will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 23-yard line.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Yards to go.
Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. On comes the punter now as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Bengals offense and their running back set to go once more. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. 2nd down. They need 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Handoff here, up the middle, past midfield to the 45. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point is good. And the Bengals add on 1 more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. Good return as he takes it across the 30. The Ravens offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Showing off the footwork, sliding down after a gain of 8. A good spot here, second and a yard.
At the 40-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
At the 46-yard line.
They'll look to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Ravens.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Gonna try here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens are able to edge a bit closer.
Ravens 10.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line.
That's good for a Bengals first down. A gain of 15.
And he'll get about 5. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in this second quarter. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now a give on the ground, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Week 1 was full of surprises, full of intrigue, and a lot of firsts for the young players. What will Week 2 bring? Let's dive in. Our trip around the NFL starts now with a good divisional matchup in the black and blue NFC North. And it's the Vikings quarterback, one of his 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Vikings get a second straight win to start the year as they get the tough road victory. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
To throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
At the 33-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and
Now a give up the middle. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
brings up third and 1.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. The Bengals out and ready to punt. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Ravens offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to take a shot down the field. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete on the deep ball. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
3rd and a long way to go. To throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Ravens sending the punt team out there. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. They'll begin here on the ground. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
At the 42-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Ravens' 39-yard line.
Out of the gun. He'll throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They run on the jet sweep. And that didn't fool anyone. They'll chase him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Bengals will call out the field goal unit. This a 46-yard attempt. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Bengals will extend their lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Ravens offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. And he was unguardable. unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the third quarter. Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
He's got it! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Again, they'll try to power forward with their fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
When you give the ball to the fullback, it just hits a lot faster. So it puts a lot of pressure on the defense to trust their reads and react. It's exactly what we saw here. They're able to take him down in the backfield for a loss.
He'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
And 12 yards to go.
He'll drop to throw. And got his man down the field. It is a big completion. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
A gain of 10 brings up third and 4.
They'll throw out of the gun. The throw here is complete. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
Fourth down and 1.
He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. The Bengals offense back onto the field for their next possession. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start first and 10. On the ground, it's the tight end. And the defense quick to surround him there as he'll manage to get up only to about the 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
Up the middle they go. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4. And it's third.
Now they'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The offense is trying to stretch the field vertically. They're trying to put as many receivers into the coverage deep as possible. But you know what you need? You need time. You need to allow those guys to get downfield. But when you have a pass rush like this, they don't let that time unfold, and that pocket collapsed and results in a sack.
The Ravens offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 34. So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. Just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal. Tackle made and about the 5-yard line.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The big guys are on. Jumbo set here for first and goal. Back to the air one more time. On the move left.
First and goal. The quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. 2nd and goal.
Slot man in motion left. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he will score! Game on! Touchdown, Baltimore. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, very big touchdown there, makes it a 10-point game, and now a chance to tighten this down to a one-possession game.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. You have to go for 2 here. You got to get this thing down to 8. But this offense now has given themselves at least a chance to make a run here down the stretch in the 4th quarter.
And he'll wind up short of the goal line. So they're not able to get this back to a one-score game. The margin remains 10.
The zone read concept down here near the goal line is a great play. We used to run it for years with Cam Newton with the Carolina Panthers. You're counting on the quarterback identifying who is the unblocked defensive end. If he bites on the running back, it's what they call a pull read, and he keeps it. If he plays soft, anticipating the quarterback, it's what they call a give read, and the back takes it in.
The Bengals offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage. Here's a 3rd and 10.
It's now 3rd and 10.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Bengals ready to punt this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll do so with 1st and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll step up and run this. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Putting the tight end in motion. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 6.
He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully. And it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
One shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 43-yard line.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete. 3rd and 10.
82. Incomplete.
Now he'll air one out. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth. But they will turn it over on down. Definitely righted some wrongs after the loss in the opener. They have the lead here, and they start this possession 1st and 10. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Fires left sideline, that is complete. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
At the 19-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd down. 3 to go.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal, Cincinnati.
Throwing now from the gun. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. Now it is 1st and goal. Back to the ground after the penalty. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal. At the 18-yard line.
They'll go with him again. And he'll get this down to the 14-yard line. This a must stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. The Bengals will call out the field goal unit. This will be a 38-yard attempt. That one is good. And the Bengals will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. 16. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Ravens offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Send a man in motion right. They'll look to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the 1st down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46.
Motion the slot man left. Now this time, he'll set up to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. That is 1st touchdown of the new year. The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens are back within 6. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bengals offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. Try to start on the ground. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. That's into traffic, but taken in. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He's going to air this one out. That is hard. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11. Down to a knee one more time. And that should just about do it. So this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. They get the victory away from home in the division. This is so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season.